be good. Start again. So we'll see how the audio is today. So you can probably see ahead I've got a cat's tail on this. That's not connected. That's when I want to have a play around and utilise that. But I've got a cat's tail on the mic in the front. So I've actually tucked it right up in the front of my, where you can open your helmet to get air straight through onto your mouth, but I always had that closed anyway, so I've just gone straight on there and we'll see how we go. I've also tilted my phone a bit because I found obviously with these quad locks they're good, the vibration dampeners, but when you have it almost on the vertical it's not really utilising the dampener that much, so I tilted it back a bit so when I stand I can see my maps a lot better as well now. We'll start this recording. So yeah, so we'll see how the audio goes today. I think it should be enough of an improvement possibly, having the cat's tails on there. Alright, we're just on Old Talangi Road now, just a bit of a dirt road for a few k's before we hit Shane's house. So we'll see how the audio is. Really hoping it's a lot better with this setup. Pumped my tyres up too. I was a bit low last week, so I'm just running 29, 30 all around, front and rear now. Doesn't make too much difference, not on these sort of gravel roads. It all sort of feels okay. So yeah, we'll get to Shane, say hello to Shane. So you're sort of climbing up a little bit. Trying to get on top of this tank bag. Quite nice through here though. Obviously, you've got to watch your cars, dual lane roads and all that sort of jazz. But even just here, it's already just hit ferns in this area. Crazy. Really nice. So this is taking us to, as I said, Shane's house. He's not too far up here. So we'll catch up for 10 or 15, then hit the road. But beautiful views up here. Bit of soft gravel around, but not too bad. It's obviously a well maintained, well used road. Just on the corners I get an accumulation of a bit of gravel. As I said, the ultimate temperatures today. It's beautiful. To cruise along, have a bit of a look. This is testing moving the mic more hidden behind the cheek pad by half, just to see if that makes it any better, because it was pretty terrible. So all the testing, see how we can get this one going before we think about some other solution if you have to. Beautiful day though, it's like 18, 17 degrees out this side of town. Okay, so we're back on that same road as last weekend, 2 weekends in a row. It's already midday, left it a bit late today, taken off, so wallabies we see today. Saw 7 last weekend. Let's see what today shows us. Cars out and about today, but it's good. They seem to chewed out most of the gravel from around the corners. Still a bit of gravel, but nowhere near as much as just last weekend. So I've seen 5 cars already today compared to 0 last weekend. Definitely more cautious on these corners this week. No one's flying up your side. put in an ABS bypass as well, switch, because these KLRs in America could come ABS, non-ABS, so Australia they have to be ABS. So all they did was put a completely separate power line to the ABS circuit, so you can just tap in prior to that with a switch and have her off and on. So you can see probably the light here, when she's off, the light stays on, so you know I've got no ABS at the moment, which means you can lock your rear and front, which is what you want for dirt. But you can just flick a switch off, put underneath the side of the motorbike there on the fly, and flick it back to ABS on. It takes about 2 seconds and the ABS is working. So really good little hack. Fuck, and do Merchant's Gap. I don't really go home yet, just on dirt, on gravel, on a road. So I thought we'd hit some more gravel and head to King Lake and have a bit of a look around. Nice lookouts up here and everything like that, so it should be quite nice. Wow. So we'll head straight up into beautiful King Lake National Park. We're coming in sort of halfway. The reservoir's up further on the right. I'm not going to go up that way towards Tallarook. I'm going to cut left and just do the half of it with Merchant's Gap and all that. Just be wasting another hour and a half with the gravel then. Before I get home. So otherwise I would have been going home pretty much just bitumen in half an hour, so I'd rather go for a bit of a run. Beautiful through here. I've moved my phone angle, I don't know if you can probably see it there, but it means I can see the maps while standing fully and just glancing down, which makes life way easier. Slowed down a bit so I wasn't getting that stick flicked up from him onto me. Nice of him. Hands off the handlebars half the time, just telling them 0. I'm the only one. A few of them have done it, a few of them haven't, but you ride cautious anyway. Beautiful countryside, pretty well maintained roads. Well, these are the main roads, I guess, in King Lake and Tallarook here. Compared to the offshoots, a lot of these enduro bikes I've seen are probably coming in off. For an adventure bike, it's beautiful. That for a view. Not far from Merchant's Gap, which gives you this view in more detail and little lookout, so we'll go have a look there. Slippery here. Oh, where we want to go, not where we're going. That's it. Oh. Case of look where you want to go then. I was looking in the wrong spot and I was going towards the wrong spot. Look at that. As if that's not exquisite. think I'll follow my current map to number 1 camp, where I've been with Shane before. Then from there I'll head across towards more Anderson's Gap, towards Whittlesea Way, try a few different tracks that way, then I can at least pop out at Whittlesea, and back roads, Doreen, Diamond Creek, down to Panton Hill to home. So probably get up to that corner pretty soon. Actually, every road I've taken hit me designated water catchment, so I'm trying to get back out to the main roads. I'm just going to cut across the King Lake National Park, try that way. Some nice little tracks with rutted out four-wheel drive tracks and everything, so you can't get lost in here. You've got 5G reception. We'll just puddle along, really nicely overgrown. Tracks don't get used much, obviously, because they know that this comes just to a dead end if you do. What I want to do, I want to get to this Cottrell's Road. Looks like another main road on the map, sort of here. So we'll go up and then drop back down to that, I think. So we'll give it a little look. See where it gets us. And we're going to end up at this sort of reservoir here. And I think we can get back to some main road there, and then from there we can hit the tarmac home. So it's been good being able to, oh, there we go, get up on the pegs. Bit of exploring instead of just hitting tracks I already know. So many through King Lake here, and a few of these I always thought would just be terrible enduro tracks, but I'm not really onto those yet, which is good. So there's a lot of exploring you can do on a bigger bike through here. You can go anywhere if you're skilled enough, but yeah, there's a fair bit you can do around here. So yeah, it's been a good ride. I think we've done about 170k, 165k so far today. So we'll probably close out about 200 again. Most of the loops end up being 200k as I do really. Another good thing, I might have said I did an ABS delete mod. So I've got a switch down on the motorbike. I can turn ABS off and on, depending if I want it off and on. So it's been great. Saved me a couple of times locking up the rear, because you want to, compared to not locking it up, on some gravel today. So it's been good. Westcott Road, we're up on this little, you can see there's a slight Mount Disappointment that out there, Westcott Road. Then we're going to go Drag Hill Road, which Drag Hill Road, if anyone's seen my first overnight camp, that was that treacherous mud slick road that I took to get into camp, which won't be like that now because it's beautiful weather. And then from there I can take, I think, Red Shirt Road and end up in the back roads to Whittlesea, and then I can scoot the way home, I know. So a bit later than I thought today. I'll probably be 4 o'clock or 4:30 home, but I'll wait and clean the bike down, do the chain next week. I like to do the chain cleaned and lubed after every ride, 200k's, whatever it is. Drag Hill Road. So she's fairly steep, but she's achievable, no worries when she's not wet. But I was coming down this and it was just absolutely slick. It was terrible. Whereas today, for us, no problem. Erosion mount. Pick your line. So this coming down, this was steep as, and I was shitting myself trying to get down here. The full clay, and this was wet. So it's not a problem for, let's get the bottom out, not a problem in the dry. Third, no wonder. Fuck, that was a rookie error. Thought that was a bit hard. Oh, there's the torque. Bloody hell. That could have been a lot easier if I was in second gear. Bloody hell. Oh well, learn. So this is now the road I took in to my first overnight camp. But obviously not wet at all. Beautiful. So we're on the way home now, which is good. Yeah, this was slick snot clay. I poked my nose over this hill, not realising that it was all the way down. At least we're in second now. Give her a bit of beans and sit in it and get up it. Get up there, boy. Come on. She's pretty tuned. Get up there. Come on. Watch your eyes up. On the pegs, up ahead. Get up there, boy. Beautiful. Alrighty. This way home. Slow down a bit. Dropping down out of the mountains now. The King Lake mountain range. So I'll use the brakes a bit to roll down here. I don't want to get out of control. Ooh. Thought that was a rut I did not take notice of. Ease it down. drag a brake at least if we need to around here now. Get right back to first to give it a bit of slow, so we have a little bit of view too. See here, this is looking out over Doreen, Whittlesea Way. Back at Hurst Bridge now, the back way. Nice windy back way. It's terrible at the start of the day though, because all you have is cyclists everywhere. We're in a car trying to get through here. Sunday afternoon, not bad. Yeah, 227.4 k's today, so it's 4 o'clock, so that's not too bad. Left home about 10:30. Stopped into Shane's for a little bit. It was good, so we'll see how the audio went. It was a good ride. I enjoyed heading into the Tallarook part and down through the lookout, and then pretty much getting stuck inside King Lake National Park, and having to go around all the way to Anderson's Gap or Anderson's Garden Caravan Park, camping ground really, to be able to get out. So we'll wrap it up here. We'll do the obligatory hill climb. As long as this will be good. If we do this every video, we'll see one day we might fall over. So let's do that now. Back to first gear, up on the pegs, over the front, attacking it and giving it to it. Where do we want to go? Watch where we want to go. That's where we want to go. Give it to it. There we go. Okay, so we'll leave it here. If you enjoyed this video and want to see others, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. Be safe on the road. Catch you next time. Cheers.